Hello everyone, God bless you. Okay, this is Dr. Tom K and this is Dwoco Math Lab, all right? Yesterday I gave out some questions under roots. These actually they actually jump questions, right, that I gave out for us here to solve as homework, right? And so right now what we're going to do is to take a look at the correction, all right? Let's see if we can be able to solve them, all right? This is question number one out of the three questions I gave to you. And with God's willing, okay, God being on our side of that, okay, we're going to take time to solve them one after the other. Exactly. So let's take a look at question number one. Question number one says find the value of k in the equation root 28 plus root 112 minus root k equals to root 175. That is what's given to us, right? Root 28 plus root 112 minus root 7 equals root 175. And the options are given to us. Option A 28, B 7, C 28, D root 7. All right. So guys, without wasting time, let's take a look at how to solve this. Now, because my board is small, what I'm going to do is to take them step by step. All right. So let's take up the first step, which is root 28. Already. So I'm going to open a page now. All right. And then we'll take care of root 28. Let's break it down. Okay. So what is root 28? Okay. What is root 28? Now, root 28 is actually equals to all roots 2 times that will be 2 times 14. All right, 2 times 14, because 2 times 14 is 28. Is it true? Good. Now that's going to be broken down again to 2 times 7. Do you understand? Because 14 is 2 times 7. Is that clear? So automatically that's going to give us 4 root 4 times 7. Are you following? All root, please. Okay, root 4 times 7. So what we're going to do is to break down root 4 and 7, right? So that we're going to give us root 28. This is the single surd, right? Taking it to basic surd, that's going to be what? Root 28. That's going to be all right. That's going to be 2 root 7. 2 root 7. So this is obviously the first part. Okay, so let's call it part A. Exactly, this first part. Okay, do you see what I wrote there, right? That's root 7 is the first part. Maybe I should write that clear, right? How you see what I do, right? Root 7, let me change that to my red pen. Okay, so this is root 7. How you see what I do, right? Root 2 root 7 is the first part of the question. Is that clear? 2 root 7 is the first part. This first part, which is root 28. Root 28 is a single surd. Breaking it down, we're going to give us 2 times 14, root 2 times 2 times 7, and then of course this is going to give us root 4 times 7. Is it clear? So on that note, we're going to get what? 2 root 7. That is the first part of the question. So let's take a look at the second part, root 112. All right. So what is root 112? Let's break it down also. Root 112. Okay, that's going to give us all roots 2 times that we're going to be 2 times 2 into 11 is 5. All right, and then that would be what? 12. 2 into 12 is what? 6. So that would give us 56. I have to see that clearly, right? Okay, maybe I should write that very well. Okay, now that would give us all root 2 times 56. Is that clear? So that again going to give us 2 times here. Going to give us 2 again. 2 can still divide 56 to give us that would give us 2, all right, and that would give us 28. Are you following? 2 into 56 is what? 2 times 28. Exactly. Breaking it down again, going to give us 2 times 2 times 2 times 14, obviously, right? Because 28 is what? 14. All right, your 28 is 14. Is it clear? Again, breaking it down, going to give us 2 times 2. Okay, let me make it this way. Let me write it this way. 2 raised to the power of 3. All right, 2 raised to the power of 3 times 2, then times what is that part? 14, right? 2 times what? 7. Obviously, is it clear? Because of 14 is what? 2 times 7. Remember why do I make it 2 times 2 raised to the power 3? Because we have 2 times 2 times 2 into 3 places. So that gives us what? 2 raised to the power 3 times 2 times 7. Now, obviously, that's going to give us what? 2 raised to the power of 4. All right, times 7, and then 2 raised to the power of 4 is what? 16. Is it not true? That would give us 16. So obviously, square root of 16 is 4. So that would give us 4 root 7 as its basic surd. Basic surd for root 112. Is that clear? Root 112 is a single surd. The basic surd is what? Root 4 root 7. Is it clear? That would give us 4 root 7. Is it clear to you? Very good. Now let's take a look at the last part, which is what? Root 175. So what is root 175? For us to do root 175, which is a bit easier. All right, root 175 175. That's what I got, right? So that's going to give us all roots. 5 can go, all right? 5 can divide that. That gives us 5 into 17. That's going to give us what? 3, all right? Into 15, that is 2, 25. 5 into 25 is what? 5. Okay, obviously that's going to give us 5. Sorry, I have to manage my board, right? That's going to give us 5. So it's 5 times 35. Is it clear? Because 5 into 17 is what? Is 5 into 17 is 3. Okay, you have 2 left. That's 25. 5 into 25 is what? 35. Now breaking it down, that's going to give us 5 times 5 can still go times 7. Is it clear? All right, so that's going to give us 5 times 5 times 7. Are you following? Very good. Now 5 times 5 is 25. So that's going to give us what? 25 times 7. And square root of 25 is what? Is 5. So that's going to give us what? That's going to give us 5 root 7. So obviously root 175, which is a single surd, is equals to root 5 root 7 as the basic word surd. Is it clear? So we have this as our C, the C part. Let me change that. We have this as a C part, right? This is the C part, and then this part here we have here is the B part. Let me show you. This is the B part. Yeah, very good. All right, this is the B part. This part is the B part. Okay. So we have the A part, the B part, the C part. So what I'm going to do now is to join them together. All right. To join them together and go to get our answer. All right. Follow me closely. Now you have to follow me closely, guys. Okay, you need to follow me closely for you to understand what we are doing, right? So we have broken root 28, which is a single surd, to a basic surd, and that gave us what? 2 root 7. And then we also break root 112, okay, and we also break root 175. So what I'm going to do is to, because of my small board, okay, I'm going to bring my first part, which is 2 root 7, right? Which is the first part, and then join it with the second part, which is what? 4 root 7. Exactly. So if I do that, I got this. All right, this is what I'm going to get, right? 2 root 7 plus 4 root 7. Now, obviously, if you look at them, right, we have root 7 root 7. Is it clear? Root 7 root 7. What we're going to do is to factorize. Okay, we're going to factorize it. So if you have to factorize this, root 7 going to come out, and then 2 plus 4 going to go, right? So we're going to get 2 plus 4, or bracket root 7. Is it clear? And that's going to give us what? 6 root 7. So we've gotten 6 root 7. Okay, we have gotten 6 root 7 for the first part. What I mean by the first part is this part. Okay, for this first part of the question. All right, for this first part of the question, let me show you. This first part, root 28 plus root 112 now is what we have gotten so far. So now I'm going to join it with what? With this and then with this. Is that clear? So what I'm going to get is this. What I'm going to get is this. Make sure, please, you have to be patient with me because I'm working with a lot of, a small board, right? So 6 root 7, I'm going to get 6 root 7, okay, minus root k equals to the last part, the third part, which you got, which is 5 root 7, equals to 5 root 7. That's the last part. 5 root 7. Is it clear? All right, so what we're going to do is to collect like terms. All right, now I'm going to make root k the formula. So we're going to get minus root k now is equals to 5 root 7. 5 root 7 minus 6 root 7. Please, I need to manage that board. Okay, just hold on. Give me time. All right. So what or let me say I'm going to get 6 root 7. 6 root 7. That's 5 root 7 crossover. It was plus, becomes what? Minus 5 root 7. All right, that will be equals to what? Root k on the other end. If root k cross, right? Now again, if you factorize root 7, 6 minus 5, okay, that will be 6 minus 5, or root 7 equals to root k. Okay, sorry, or root 7, or root 7. That is 7. Or root 7. Like I told you, I have to manage my board, right? Equals to what? Root k. Is it clear? Equals to root k here. All right, do you understand what I'm doing, right? So you have 6 minus 5, going to give us what? 1. So obviously root 7 is equals to root k, right? Here, root 7 is equals to what? Root k. All right, now the root will cancel out roots. All right, root cancel out roots. The root here cancel out this root. This root here will cancel out this root. I'm left with what? K equals to what? 7. So what's the right option? The right option should be what? K equals to 7. The right option should be what? Go back to our question. The right option will be what? Okay, the right option is what? Option B is the right answer, which is what? 7. Now, I hope this is clear to you. If it's not clear to you, please reach out to me or replay the video until you get a full understanding about this. Or you can also drop your comment or your question in the comment box, right? If you are not in the live class. But if you're in the live class, drop your question in the group, all right? And then we'll take care of that, okay? Follow me closely.